guys, today is Saturday. Once again, melting. I got this right here. I haven't started on the car yet. This one here came in earlier. Oh, not this week. Last week. It came sometime last week. He had an appointment. The car came in misfiring. And I looked at it quickly just to see maybe we could figure something out. And I was explaining something. We tried some things. I didn't charge him for it. I even told him, because I honestly probably spent about half an hour, so I guess it's not too quickly, basically diagnosing it really quick. It's not something I do. It's just that was the last car of the day, and I wanted to see if it was something simple. So some of the stuff I could just change out quickly. That's not gonna, cost too much time. And I'm not going to be in there like sweating all that, because obviously I'm not going to charge him for it. And I'm not going to tell him to do it because maybe he's going to take too long when I know I could do it way faster. So I tried a lot of the main stuff, and it didn't fix it. So I was like, okay, I had this in my mind the whole time. I just didn't really want to try that yet, because at that point for this specific service he has to pay, which would be to check the compression. So I tried everything. Couldn't find anything. I did a pull, and sure enough, it runs completely bad. I couldn't even finish the pull. I didn't even go halfway through the pull. So he thought the car just needed a tune. Well, no, obviously there's something wrong. So he ended up agreeing to the compression check, and sure enough, 2 of the cylinders were extremely low. Some were decent, one was good. But just one of them being extremely low, which was about 80 psi, that's enough for it to cause the engine to do that. And it was 2 or 3 of the cylinders that were around the same psi. And like I said, some were decent, when like one was good. It's probably why the engine ran. So we told him, you can get your own motor if you want, swap it yourself, or get your own motor. They can swap it here, or George can get you a motor and you can swap it here. And he said, yeah, he just wanted George to get him a motor. This is a rev up, it's a 06. So he wanted George to get him a motor and install it here. I told him, well, that's even better, because at that point you don't have to schedule for a retune, because you already are having us do the major work, and then I was already going to tune it anyways. So it's more of like a VIP service. So if he installed it himself or another shop, then you got to wait to get another appointment, and appointments are not guaranteed. If the work is being done here, then yeah, I'll tune it, after the install is complete, not right away, just whenever I get a chance to. Doesn't matter what you see on George's story. Sometimes when scenarios like this happen, you guys see George say that the car's ready for the tune, and you guys think the car's gonna get tuned that day. Well, George doesn't set the tuning schedule. I do, because George doesn't work for me and I don't work for George. So it's 2 separate businesses. A lot of people are still confused about that. They'll see things on George's story and they'll show up thinking I'm going to tune the car. I'm like, well, what are you doing here? I'm already leaving. And then to stay on that same subject, some of you think you don't like message me at all, and you'll come and you get like, you want something installed like injectors, and you think that someone's going to tune it right away. That's not how it works. So George will usually tell you like, oh, okay, like, do you have an appointment? They say no. And you guys say no. It's, you guys thought that we're going to tune it right away. It's like, no, you guys are trying to bypass the way that I make my tuning schedule, because I already know how you guys are. So you just have to follow instructions, follow the rules in life. Stop trying to be against everything. So anyways, he got everything done here. There's no more misfire. So I'm going to go ahead and start tuning it. And once this one's done, I'm going to go ahead and send him a message so let him know it's ready, and he could pick it up on Monday or Tuesday or whenever he's available to come pick it up. Guys, this one is done. So it's on 91 octane, short rim intake, and single exit exhaust. That's full exhaust. Actually really good. 263 wheel horsepower, 242 wheel torque. I'm assuming this engine that George got from him is really good. It's a D. Even, it doesn't matter they're not George's engine. He gets these from JDM California, so it's however the previous owner had it. So of course some are going to be good, some are not. They're going to be way better obviously than his previous motor that had extremely low compression, but this one's definitely good. Huh?
Hey, I'm gonna grab this broom real quick.
What's that?
What the fuck?
Guys, I have this 2017 Q50. Did I say 17? Yeah, so we're at 30. There's no tune yet. The baseline is pretty low, to be honest. Should have been at minimum 350 wheel. Sometimes they'll put 360 to the wheels with no tune. This one has standard size intakes, but still in the stock location, which is no good. Even though some other tuners say, you know, stock intakes are the best, stock location's the best. It's definitely not the best. I don't know why they always say that. And it has full exhaust all the way, full exhaust. Alright guys, this is a 2019 Q60. It is a Red Sport. The baseline was 338, 339 wheel horsepower, so that's with no tune. With the tune of main 425, so it almost gained 100 wheel. This is a really good motor, because I had a Red Sport yesterday, and after the tune, I think it only made like 360, and before that, the baseline was like 320. So, but that guy was running his bolt-ons, I think for a year without a tune. That's not good. And this one is on 91, has a full exhaust, and the short ram intakes inside of the box, I believe they're they're described as cold air intakes, but that's not accurate, but that's how these companies sell them. The cold air intakes would be the one that goes in front of the grill, not when the filter is still inside the engine bay. And just because it has a box on it or a shield that it's a cold air, it is not. And that's not what the customer explained to me. That's just the company. They just call them cold airs, but no, cold air has to be where the filters are outside of the engine bay.
Vin Diesel.
Must be
Black
nice.
Vin Diesel.
Black Diesel?
Puerto Rican Vin Diesel.
Puerto Rican?
I'm definitely going to move this to a different spot this year. It's just good for right now. I was just like, you know, let me just get it on there. man's birthday.
Crack it open.
What's up guys, I have this 2018 Q50 sedan, very clean. Thank you for coming in, Isaiah. Very cool dude. I don't know who you are. And so there's a base model slash Lux, so it's a base. And the 305 wheel horsepower, 303 torque to the wheels. It has aftermarket intakes, but they're enclosed, and it has lower downpipes, so it still has the upper cats. And that's pretty much it. So this is about right for the range for the base models. I'll go ahead and say it again for any new viewers, any one viewer that I get every year, subscriber. So these base model VR30s with basic bolt-ons, they'll put literally anywhere from 295 to about 320, 323 wheel horsepower with no tune on our dyno. And then after that, you know, it just depends how good the turbos are, how good the engine is, how good they took care of the car. These turbos are already smoking, so I think he didn't know that. Obviously, you know, he's driving it, so the smoke's coming out. It's a small amount right now, so that's probably why he didn't notice it throughout the whole time he's had the car. So I noticed it as soon as I pulled it in, because it's something I look for. And obviously during the pull, the baseline pull, it did smoke. Not as bad as I usually see, but definitely noticeable. So he's gonna need new turbos later on. So we'll see what this one does. I'm uploading a tune, and we'll go from there. What's up guys, I have this 2014 Q50. It has drop-in air filters, full exhaust, which is single exit. Came from Anaheim, thank you very much. Baseline pull 283 wheel horsepower, 241 wheel torque. We've got some drop-in horsepower right there up top, but that's fine, there's no tune. So most likely I feel like this car just needs a tune. First adjustments, which are already pretty good already, to be honest. We're getting 15.5 wheel horsepower. You can see the green line is the one with the tune. Alright, and this one is done here. Those are the final results. We gained 21 wheel horsepower. Final numbers are 304 wheel horsepower, 256 torque to the wheels. Is very good motor. Just on 91. Drop-in filters, single exit, which is what helps in these cars, to be honest. And aside from that, a pretty good motor. Guys, I have this 2018 Q60 Coupe. It is a base model, still very clean. It has a drop-in filters, it has a Tomei single exit, full exhaust, and the baseline was 321 wheel horsepower. And let's see what it does here.
Oh.